In a world covered by endless water, people are forced to eat.
Oh man, I love this intro so much. Greetings, fellow Mobians. This is David X, the Chaos Werehog, and welcome to the extra video of Mega Man Legends. So, as I stated before, I'm actually going to be doing something real quick. I'm actually going to be, hang on. So, remember how Crash Bandicoot had an intro where if you stayed idle on the title screen, an extra cutscene will play? Well, I actually forgot to show that, so let's actually take a look at this cutscene and see a proper introduction to the bonds. So that, and this is something that many people miss a lot when they first start the game up. So let's take a look and see this this nice animation, so that way we can have a proper introduction to the bonds.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. All right, listen up. Drop everything and give me your undivided attention. In about an hour, we'll be arriving at our destination, Catalog's Island. Double check your equipment readings and make sure everything's in working order. I want another flawless operation, same as the last one. I swear this treasure will be ours or my name's not Bond. Let's do it!
And yeah, that's pretty much the starter up cutscene. But since we saw that,
Good luck!
what we're going to be doing this time, however, is... Okay, hang on, let me lower the volume, so that way I won't yell that much. Anyways, so let's go back to my casual save file, and let's take a look at a couple things, which includes some Easter eggs that I never showed off. So, the first Easter egg, some of the very first Easter eggs actually come from the Reaver bots themselves. Ever notice their weird eyes? Well, surprisingly, Mega Man 02 or Mega Man 03, I can't remember which one did this, but one of those games, what they basically did is, they basically showed off the exact same eye-looking things that the Reaver bots had. And the fact that that kind of technology with those eyes was even around in the Zero era is actually quite impressive. Now, the first thing that comes up, which is right at the Apple Market, Akbar Toy Store. Okay, sounds legit. Notice this word called dash? Let's interact with it, shall we? So this is that new game called Mega Man Legends. It looks pretty interesting. I'm sorry, but you're saying there's a game, we can actually see an actual version of the game within the game? Well, if it's Mega Man Legends, how come it says dash? That's because in Japan, the game was originally called Rockman Dash in Japan. And here's another Easter egg. If we go to the record disc player, we actually have a huge list of different songs. So, let's, so we have a Baroque CD. Let's listen to it. I really love the soundtrack in this game. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what's this one? A classic CD! Okay, let's listen to this. Nice. Next we have a jazz CD. Ooh! I love the beat that this CD has. Man. Okay, that was good. Heavy metal? Oh, yeah! This is my jam. And lastly, we have the Fusion CD. And that's it for the CD store. Now, I do apologize that I didn't give off I'm sorry I didn't do all the songs that originally long. Cause the thing about me is that I didn't want to play those songs so much for a long time, mainly for the fact that I was kind of scared of getting claimed. But then again, music from a video game doesn't really get you claimed, so if I were to guess, I feel like it sounds like those songs were actually like beta versions of some of the songs that you would hear in certain games and all that. But I digress. Anyways, oh, what's this girl talking about? This is a computer game school. I'm going to go here and learn how to make really cool and fun games like Resident Evil. I get it, because Resident Evil is a Capcom title, so they did a reference to that. That's actually really nice. Yeah, nothing really much about the Easter eggs here. Actually, there is one extra Easter egg which actually involves Roll Casket. So, let's actually, wait, is the car even here? It should be. No, it isn't. Strange. Okay, I guess we'll, call in the car. Surprisingly, the main Easter egg about Roll is actually based on her appearance. So, there's actually a lot of there's actually one reference that sticks on the wall so much, and that this appearance that Roll takes in the Legend series has a lot of inspiration to Yatterman 1 and 2 from the Yatterman anime, which was actually one of the animes that I actually watched a long time ago. I actually watched all 100 episodes. Well, sort of. It was like 20 to 30 of the episodes, all the audio was muted because claims and all that, or something like that. I don't know. It's been a long time, but, yeah. Kind of interesting. Now, something I did not show off originally was actually the inclusion of, the morality system. But I will let, but to tie it up all nicely, I'll let Clement, I'll explain the best of the game that I can. So basically the morality system, if you do good things, nothing bad happens to Mega Man's appearance. But if you do bad things, then Mega Man's armor grows dark. Like, for example, the vending machines. Like, when you first go to downtown. Yeah, that. So, let's see if I can... The vending machine is like, right here. Usually, you have to, if you want to refill your energy, you would have to pay 100 zenny. But sometimes, never mind. Yeah, it's like really rare to it's like really rare to get the vending machine to do this, but the way how it works is that, alright, let's see if the game will cooperate with me this time. Okay. Are you kidding me? That's the second time it's ever happened. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, sometimes if you kick the vending machine... Okay. Okay. What the heck? Can this game cooperate with me for once? Seriously, okay. sometimes when you kick the vending machine, okay, sometimes when you kick the vending machine, there's like a very rare chance where a free drink can come out and you can get a drink for free. And this actually one time when I was trying to do a test demonstration, I managed to get 5 free drinks for free. Believe me, it's possible. But other times, when you kick the vending machine, you actually break it and you can't use it. Kick it one more time. Oh, my armor didn't go dark. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, usually your armor would grow dark. And I think that was before I did all the special missions, and I think. And remember the case of money that I gave to the inspector? Yeah. Originally, something that would actually happen is that if I actually ran with the money, then I would get 200,000 zenny, but my armor would grow really, really dark. But yeah, that's it for the PlayStation version. Yes, I said PlayStation version because, oh, there's an inferior version of this game, let me tell ya. Oh, it's bad. Real bad. So yeah, there's a version of Mega Man Legends called Mega Man 64.
Here we go!
Where'd the other 50 go? Yeah. Okay, so let me make something clear. This game is absolutely trash. This game literally came out in 2001, and this was literally around the time when the entire Legends series already came out. This came out 3 years after Legends 1, 2 years after Misadventures of Tron Bonne, and literally 1 year after Legends 2. And this is pretty much, let me just explain. This is pretty much like the Nintendo 64's, like the end of the N64's life cycle. And if all the other Legends games were released on PlayStation, why was Nintendo bothering to do this? I don't know! Maybe Nintendo was high or something, but oh god. It's really hard to explain. But yeah, in all seriousness.
Mega Man, I'm picking up a Reaver bot. He's above you, watch out!
So, the voices in this game just sound absolutely muffled. Of course, with the N64, they got all the original voices, but they're all compressed, and it's really hard to understand what even some of the characters are even trying to say.
Phew. Nice timing, Roll. Anytime, Mega Man. Hey, you! Thanks to you, everything's a mess now, isn't it? Huh? Aren't you the girl who's being chased by that dog? Shut up!
It might take some time, and it might take some money, but who cares? I'll use my ultimate digging machine, the Moral Wolf, to dig up the treasure myself!
Yeah. Oh, I just hearing the voices just crunched up so bad, it's just, I don't even understand why crunching of the voices would be a good idea. Seriously. And there's actually 2 instances with Tron, to be precise. So, there's like moments, like, for one example, when Mega Man discovers Bruno, Tron says a line differently than how she said it in the PlayStation version.
That mark!
Diesel, you better not be eating that entire pizza yourself.
Diesel, you better not be eating that entire pizza yourself.
Yeah. Kinda weird, isn't it? Surprisingly enough, in another instance with Tron, after Mega Man Juno shows himself, the Bonds show up, and this is what Tron says right off the bat.
Did you hear that, Diesel?
Yep. Something tells me he's not kidding.
But in Mega Man
either.
64, this is what she says.
Everyone on the island.
Yep. Something tells me he's not kidding.
Yeah! They literally reused one of Volnutt's earlier lines, and now Tron sounds like Mega Man. I did not edit this, by the way. I'm playing on an authentic Nintendo 64. This is how the game is! Yeah, so in terms of graphics, Well, folks, I hope you like fog in your Cadillac Islands, because oh my god, look at this draw distance. It's just so bad. It's even worse than the PlayStation version. The PlayStation version is like loads better. Look at this very fog! I kid you not, this is actually real. Look at this. Yeah, even like simple models don't even show up until you like simply just walk in front of them. Then you walk away, oh it's gone. Go back, it's there, and then oh it's gone. And oh my god. Despite what you see now, the game actually lags tremendously. And it's like, yeah, look at the buildings showing up. Yeah, look at this lag. Even in the Garden Forest, it's like very terrible. And oh my god, do not even get me started on the controls. Seriously. Yeah, if I would recommend a control scheme, it would obviously be the PlayStation version, because the N64 version is just inferior in every other way. If you want to play with the analog stick, which is an option, then it's hard reaching the L button. And if you want to play with a D-pad, which is another option, you can't reach the Z button. And you may be wondering, how the heck was Nintendo able to do the lock-on feature with so many limited buttons? Well, apparently they thought that the best solution was using both strafe buttons. You hold L or Z, you strafe to the left. You hold R, you strafe to the right. But if you hold L and R or Z and R, you do lock-on. And that works exactly the same as Legends 1. You can't move without it when you're in it. And I actually found moments like with the Marvel boss fight where Mega Man just moves into directions that I don't want him to. And I'm just glad that this is not an issue with the PlayStation version. Oh my god. I'd rather play the PlayStation version than this. Seriously. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbled. And the last thing. So, of course, as Mega Man, when you see roll naked, that's usually what happens. Like, that's pretty much like what happens and all that. But surprisingly, there's something really odd about both the N64 version and the Japanese version of Legends. This is something that they kept in, and they added back at the N64 version, but this is something that Mega Man does when he sees roll naked. I'm actually quite surprised this is a thing, but yeah.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Whoops. Get out of here now! Next time, knock before opening the door. Sorry, Roll.
Did you see that? Mega Man just did a fist pumping success! I'm sorry, what? Yeah, this is also in Legends 2, by the way, for a different reason to be precise, but yeah, that's pretty much it for that little scene. Yeah, it's kind of weird why this port even exists. What's more about this game, though? It's actually in the very credits itself. I kid you not. They even butchered the credits theme. Like, you know, with all the staff going up and down and all that? They butchered the song! Because in the original Legends, they had this original song where it had voice clips from, like, the cutscenes. And you're listening to this right now. The developers used the Cadillac's TV station / hospital theme from Uptown. What kind? And it's like really repetitive and all that. It's hard to even understand what Nintendo was smoking when they made this game. I'm sorry, but why? Why is this a thing? But yeah, it's like really repetitive and annoying. It's like playing through the finale of like the Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on like your 3DS, and then you're just presented with like the Deku Forest theme. Like, that's really anticlimactic. Seriously. Oh. But yeah, if you want to play this version, which I doubt there's any copies remaining, but you've been warned. It sounds worse, it looks worse, and it plays worse, so yeah, that's pretty much how the cookie crumbled with that. Now, real quick, before I end off this video, since I mentioned that Mega Man 64 had a different ending theme in the N64 version, Mega Man Legends or Rockman Dash in Japan actually had has its own different theme, which is J-pop, of course. And since when Mega Man games get localized in America, they have to take out the J-pop and all that. So just like Electrical Communication, Believer from X3, and all that stuff, yeah. So I'm basically going to be adding in some J-pop, which is for the ending theme of Mega Man Legends in Japan, or Rockman Dash, if you like to call it by its actual name in Japan. Anyways, yeah. Other than that, be sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below your thoughts, suggestions, or what your favorite part was in this episode, or in any episode of the Let's Play itself. And lastly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from me or Mega Man Volnutt himself. This will help boost the channel's score and get recommended in the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, this is pretty much it for Mega Man Legends. And don't you worry, because I am planning to do a Let's Play over Legends 2. I promise you that. Until we meet again, fellow Mobians, enjoy the J-pop, and I'll see you next time.